Hundreds of dogs are getting a second chance at life in their forever homes, and their journey begins in Michigan prisons. MyUP's Jessica Goska takes us to two Upper Peninsula institutions where dogs and inmates are finding love, companionship, and transformation.
Dogs adapt, and so do the inmates who train them. At Alger Correctional Facility, the Abandoned Dogs and Prisoner Training Program rehabilitates strays, surrenders, and their institutionalized handlers.
If that dog can overcome the difficulties in that dog's life, I can overcome it too. It's healed me.
In the 6 years of partnership between Delta Animal Shelter and the facility in Munising, Dogs Adapt has helped more than 250 dogs build the trust, basic obedience, and confidence they need to get a second chance at life in their forever homes.
It's wonderful. It's very helpful for the dogs and helpful for the inmates that are training them. And it also opens up space here at the shelter so that we can continue taking dogs in here.
Because of the program, even dogs without behavioral issues can get a break from the shelter.
These guys know these dogs inside and out because they spend all of their time with them, and they're their life while they're here. The dogs are their life.
For some, being a part of the program means setting themselves up for a post-prison career. Keith is an experienced handler at the facility with plans to become a professional guide dog trainer once he's released.
People on the outside, they normally have jobs, so they're working, so they don't really have the time to spend like we do and really study the dog, study the behavior. I got the basics here, so that's what I'll be doing when I go out.
Following his release, Keith plans to train with Leader Dogs for the Blind, which runs a program similar to Dogs Adapt out of the Marquette Branch Prison.
They want to help somebody that's in need, and they want to make a difference. They're responsible for something, and some guys, that's their first time being responsible for something.
Handlers like Eddie are in for life, but they're making the most of their sentences.
I want to save a life every day I work.
Eddie has trained more than 100 dogs over his 12 years of training with Dogs Adapt. It gives him purpose, and when he hears back from the families he's helped, he smiles, knowing there's a piece of him in every dog.
I hope that the people out in the world see that we may have done things that aren't so good to come in here, but we're just trying to make things better for an animal. If we weren't here, they may not be here.
There are no time limits on a dog's stay in the program. Pairs of handlers work together to give each dog the attention it needs before it's eligible for adoption.
It's so much more than just command training, You really have to dig deep into each and every dog. We feed off each other's energy.
You have to have the confidence in order to give the dog the confidence. Each step the dog takes on its own will build confidence in the dog.
When the dogs are ready for adoption, each handler writes a thorough exit report. It's a personalized owner's manual to each dog, addressed to the dog's new family. Sometimes, the families later write back.
I like getting feedback from the families when they, write to us or send pictures back to us and appreciate what we've done and let us know how our dog is.
For me as well, the feedback, the community support. Although we're incarcerated, we're making a change. That's the biggest thing, change, and giving back to the community.
Dogs eligible for adoption through the program are posted on the Dogs of the MDOC Facebook page. The Alger Correctional Facility conducts meet and greets from its front door. There are 26 active dog training programs operating through Michigan prisons. Learn more about each of them at myupnow.com. For MyUP News, this is Jessica Goska.